killer. And I think they need to examine the ballots carefully if that were to happen. And there is 4 others. So I will just close at this point by saying there really need to be some magisterial recounts.
Right.
And I think if that were to happen and it was to be done properly, I think we would garner more seats. Thank you. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak.
Wagwan Royal Empire, what's going on? Unmute yourself. That picture, they look familiar, you know. Royal Empire, not here, you know. Send a request to unmute yourself. God bless. I don't know, but a long time I did it, I'm going to see her unmute, so yeah, we don't know what.
Hear me now?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, sweetheart.
All right, good night, everybody on the platform. All right, listen to this, Biggs. I went to the polling station today to vote, right?
Yes.
And usually I would think that there's somebody there to, like, maybe somebody there to oversee these ballot boxes and how them remove them from the polling station.
Right.
But it was like ballot boxes, people do what them supposed to do, the procedure, and then them put a thing in the ballot box. But who is there to govern and to guide or to say that, okay, this one should be locked up here or there? Like,
I can't answer that. There's supposed to be a supervisor, EOJ supervisor. That individual actually have something that identifies them as a supervisor. Thank you for the gift, Top Shutter. Respect, my bro.
Right.
Yeah, there will be somebody there. Yeah.
All right. Even if that was the case, right? You never see much of that. So people can just move to, move as them like and do as them like. I even observe that one of the lady, all right, I saw 2 persons sitting down. I could point out that one of the guy was what the male was a PNP and the female would have been the JLP, right? I also realized that the JLP lady had a list and she crossed off make a X side of one lady name, make a X because it's a X beside her name and say she's a deceased. So me I say then why would she have that obligation or that what you call it authorization to cross off that, if you make an X there and say that lady is a deceased? That don't make no sense. Either a lady or a man, but I was listening. I was paying keen attention because it's my first time voting.
Wow.
But as I'm going to say, yes, I saw that today in the polling station because me I think say, all right, if she's a deceased here, she's a deceased. Who is she if you mark it off and say she's a deceased? So that means that somebody probably can go vote for that person as a deceased.
My question would be, why would they be on the list if they're deceased?
That is it, but they were on it. So I saw the lady marking name excited it and said that person is a deceased.
You know what is funny? We have the laborers coming in the chat talking about why people cannot accept defeat when people are asking critical questions based off their experiences. And what's funny is if you guys had those same experiences, you guys would be doing the same thing. As a matter of fact, you probably would be acting worse than us in terms of your reaction. You probably would be protesting in the street right now. You know what I mean?
One more thing, and then I go come off the platform because I go sleep. Sorry about
All right, my baby. Go through.
Oh my God. Mark Golding did not lose an election, right?
Yes.
I see it as an achievement for him, a great achievement, because he won 15 more seats on this thing, right? And I was also watching the counting of the Prime Minister, and it just jumped from one. How many ballot boxes you can count one time? So your counting jumped from 4,000 something to 2,000, 6,000 something more than the man. That is there. That is ridiculous. I was watching it, and then it was like on a pause for a long time. And I think another one was on pause, but
yes, there was several of them I was watching keenly that was on pause. It never made any sense. It just never did. Never made any sense. I think Mr. Let me tell you who else. Mr. Norman Scott, he was on pause for a long time as well. Norman Scott was on pause for a long time. I couldn't understand what was going on. He was at like 1,111. Like 1,011. The other person was at 991. For like 4 or 5 different times their name came up. And I was like, wait a minute, what happened to these ballots? Why are they not being counted? You know. So be it, like I said to people.